Let's talk now about what is happening in Sydney, where it looks like it is going to be a marathon when it comes to the lockdowns. Lots more cases coming today, lots more coming tomorrow. So you can forget about Friday, probably not even next week. You might even have to write off the entire month of July.
I don't think it's helpful talking about scenarios at this stage, but what I have said very clearly is given where the numbers are, it's not likely, in fact, almost impossible for us to get out of lockdown on Friday. But we will be able to provide you further information as soon as that comes to hand. The length of the lockdown will depend on our ability to come together and to follow the advice across the state.
Now, of course, my thoughts are with all of the businesses that are affected by this, and there are some that are coming up with rather ingenious ways to make sure that there is contactless exchanges between shops and their customers. This was a unique way in Western Sydney.
Look how she's serving with a broomstick in a box. Ah, they're and fried. Good work. Look how we put the change. Look how she puts. They've lost the plot, Australia, brother. They've lost the plot.
Go Australia, how good's that? All right, now to the numbers that let you tell the story about whether the spin is as bad as they seem or things are to be ignored. The truth is always somewhere in the middle. Now, how's this? Since that limo driver was able to drive a limo through the rules of the New South Wales government, never forget that, just like hotel quarantine, that's the problem where this thing kicked off. More than 1.1 million people have been tested. So everyone who's sick, everyone who thinks they're sick, everyone who knows someone who's sick, everyone who's been to somewhere where apparently somebody has sick been, more than 1 million people of the 5 million people who are currently locked down have been tested. That's a good thing. Now, yes, new active cases since June 16 through the roof, 395, but the active cases, this is always what matters here. Yes, including hotel quarantine, including even before the limo driver, currently 677. However, the number that's going to decide when the lockdown ends isn't how many cases, but how many cases are mystery, the ones where they don't know where someone got it from. That number, still massive, but a whole lot better than the overall headline number that you hear about all day, every day. 108. And even then, once you break it down into local government areas, it looks like we're kind of on top of it with one very obvious exception, the southwest of Sydney. The local government of area of Fairfield right now has 58 cases where they have no idea who gave it to who or where it came from. A lot of places in single digits, but pretty quick drop off to 14, 10 and then 5 in Cumberland. Now, if you are in small business, there is something that you need to know, and particularly if you work for a business, and it doesn't matter whether it's a massive one or a small one. If your hours have been cut as a result of the Greater Sydney lockdown, if you're watching us as far as the Blue Mountains, as far north as the Central Coast, as far south as the Illawarra, go to servicesaustralia.gov.au. The boss can't tell the government. You have to tell the government that your hours are being shaved, and while there's not a huge fistful of dollars, there is some money there. You can log on and apply for it right now. servicesaustralia.gov.au. or call them in the morning, 1-800-2266. And while on this program we are focused on the reality of the spread, the huge number of people being tested, the freak-out factor, of course, over in Taxpayer TV is that not enough refugees are being let into the country because of the caps on the number of people that are coming in, let alone the fact of people who aren't Australians. Then we should think about the refugees who aren't able to come. And where would they go? Places like southwest Sydney. That's just the facts. Meantime, we've got a bit of an insight from Australia Post about the types of stuff people have been buying online for the past couple of weeks. It's all over the country, but big spikes, particularly in that Greater Sydney lockdown. So let's find out just how normal your house is. Because 4 million homes have bought something online in the past 3 weeks. I know that's the case, and to my beautiful wife who's watching, you can order whatever the heck you like, darling. You are doing it all at the moment, and I love you so much. Here's the numbers about the stuff that is spiking. Baby products up 38%. Pet products up 26%. Shoes. Apparently shoes, when you can't go anywhere, is something people are buying online at the moment. Clothes, home and garden. Food and booze, even up this time last year. So those are the facts, not the spin, and you can decide for yourself because you're an adult. Thanks for watching us.